Ari rolling in big old shades, blue Bugatti blaze, law book stacked high, Gucci briefcase plays, courtroom dragon, cabana gowns, trick schemes, cash snatch, client list so long hearts get detached. Where's she at now? Ari on the run, got your cash, laugh loud. Legal games fun, where she hiding, who's confiding, taking the prize, fake lawyer or rare in a world of lies. Suits so slick, tongues mix, court got tricks, millionaire vibes, rich lawyer flicks, bigger scheme, dollar dream, freedom on the lease, trapping marks, unseen shark piece by piece. Is she in Dubai or some private island getaway? All your money kissed goodbye. Ari's in the shadow play, bank accounts bleed, invisible as greed. Where in the world was she need? Where's she at now? Ari on the run, got your cash, laugh loud. Legal games fun, where she hiding, who's confiding, taking the prize, fake lawyer Ari in a world of lies. Clients fall, empty call, legal thrills, grand charade, silk parade, face on bills, head spin, sin, twin Bugatti, a flash, escape she'll make, heartache stash. Hold the line, hold the line, hold the line, hold the line, in a world of lies. Clients fall, empty call, legal thrills, grand charade, silk parade, face on bills, head spin, sin, twin Bugatti, flash, escape she'll make, heartache stash. All the lies.
Hello, everybody. Hello. You've made it, Blonde Boheme. Yeah, throwing it back with an Ari. Just switching it up. Hi, Daryl. Hi, Kirsten Lee. Fuggo, my Uggo. Out of control of them. Kristen, CB, Lorena. They shouldn't show it. Fragile like a bomb. Leave it to Beezer, Bree, Leslie P, Kimberly, Bree. Welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? It has been, I feel like, a minute since we last went through any Wade photos, right? Does it? I don't know if it feels like that for anyone else, but it sure as hell feels like that for me. Thanks, Jack. Let me see. MJ is eating a bagel and planning Disney trips while laughing at me for being deprived of both. I wish. I seriously wish, but thank you so much. I wouldn't do that to you. At least I wouldn't let you know. Do you, Kelly? Hi, Twisted Stitches. Hi, Kristen Jade. Morgan. Zizabella, Justin. C. Carter. Katie. Yeah, it's been a while. Hi, Nancy Keeps On. We have the first live of the new month. Happy May. It's gonna be May. Hi, Remy. Hi, Poop Lover. I love that Justin Timberlake. It's gonna be May meme, if you know what I'm talking about. I love it. And it's officially May. Oh, I'm sure, Tara. No, it never gets old. Okay, so here, let me start. we have our missing child for tonight's stream. Hi, Harlot. And I've pulled this missing child up before, but we're going to pull him up again. This is Lowen Martinez Reyes Daniel, who has been missing since July 31st, 2024 out of New Haven, Connecticut. He is 12 years old. Now, this is the child that it was really concerning circumstances surrounding his disappearance, who had traveled here. I think it was with, if I'm not mistaken, like, I don't know if it was a school event. He's not from this country, but he disappeared, I believe. Oh, you know what, right? Remy, I think you're the one who showed it to me, right? Originally from the Dominican Republic and visiting for a New Haven baseball game. And then, hey, DB Bentley. And then, wasn't he seen leaving with like a couple adults and never seen again? And it's very concerning. So please keep your eye out for Lowen. If anyone has information on his whereabouts, please contact the New Haven Police Department at 1203-946-6316. Lowen, like, and it's got to be so, imagine, like, not only your child is missing, but you're not in that country. Yeah. One piece of info regarding a car. Jesus. Yeah, Michelle. Yeah, it's so sad. He's so handsome. So prayers that he's found soon and found safe, but damn, man. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, see, Carter, what happened? I'm so sorry for your loss. Hold on, I'm trying to find the comment. I have to scroll. Where is the comment? I think I just saw it. Okay. Michelle, last night I was at house. Oh, I'm so sorry. Hopefully we could keep you distracted a bit tonight. I'm so sorry for your loss, though. Yeah, Lorena, I couldn't imagine. Okay. Hi, in my opinion, allegedly. You're my date almost every day. Oh, I love that. Friends who have kids who play in that tournament. Yeah, that's terrifying. Hi, Hope. I think he did. I think I know. I think it was legally. Hope, I understand your point. And if the circumstances were different, but as far as I'm understanding, it was legal, unless I'm not understanding something. Happy birthday, Deb Lee. Happy birthday. Okay. Hi, Kayla. So I heard what happened the other day with Raquel. It doesn't surprise me. So if I go out, just know it was extraterrestrials, which honestly I have no issue with. Honestly, like, I have no, if anybody knows me, if I gotta go out some type of way, death by extraterrestrial is probably the way. It's probably the way to go. From what I understand, what happened is Raquel went up on a platform, and on this platform, she said that, which I'm kind of hurt. I'm kind of hurt about it. I'm not gonna lie, because I've been nothing but kind as I could be in these circumstances, Raquel. And yes, you email me a lot, and I don't really answer back, but it's because I don't want to exploit a situation. Clearly there's stuff going on there. And I've tried to be very, very mindful of that, I feel like. And so I don't want to exploit her by putting out, oh, not abducted, harlot. She said I'm going to be by extraterrestrials, like straight up taken out. So, and again, not the worst way to go. Yes, she is Remy. And so I've tried to be very mindful because I truly believe there is something wrong, and I don't want to put out messages of someone who is clearly mentally ill, like at least my messages of her. Um or panel her. She's welcome to come to the chat, because anyone's welcome to come into the chat as long as you conduct yourself properly. But other than that, yeah, I don't know what happened. I don't know why she's mad, but she did send more emails. Yeah, right, Tess. Little did she know that's on my damn bucket list. Not preferably taken out. I'd like to remember. Did she, Sinistra? Hi, Natasha. Of course, Natasha, you come during a Wade live. We haven't been doing Wade like all week. And then you're like, all right, I'm gonna come check out Melissa, and it's bullshit Wade. Okay. Which sucks, but I'm so happy to see you here. Yeah, disengaged document. Yeah. She is CB? Wait a second. What? Is she in my Patreon? Oh, shows you so much. Like, I guess I gotta check Patreon. I did not know she's on Patreon. You love Wade the most because you paid for those papers, and that is why you gotta go. Yeah, no, I didn't buy the emails. I didn't know Remy until just now. I found out with you. Okay. I found out literally with you. Okay. So you could blame me for like other things, but not the emails. So just saying. But yeah, no, I got more emails, and I'm like, what is going on? Apparently now she's mad at YouTube Streets. And they're intense. I'm sure MJ's dancing. All the aliens, true crime, and government conspiracies. Well, actually, we're going over to Patreon right after this live, and we're going to be talking about, did the world end when Y2K happened, and Mandela effects, and celebrity time travel, and CERN. So I don't know what you're talking about as far as like government conspiracies or any of that. That's totally not up my alley, but we are going right over to Patreon after to have a discussion on that. Okay. She called me her poo-poo pookie too, Twisted Stitches, and look what happened to me. She killed me off by extraterrestrial. So yes, Remy. Thanks, Hope. Here we go. Me too. I'm so excited. Okay, hold on. Okay. Hi, Beautifully Broken. All right, so the first thing that we're gonna go over is something that happened. They made a post. So apparently this what's her name? Meek girl was found. Okay. You did, Daryl? Did you see the Large Hadron Collider? I'm so jealous. Hi, Carolyn Cooper. Yeah, from the email, which I didn't get to read all the emails, but from some of the emails I got and like kind of like skimmed with my eye real quick before I went live, she's mad about her photo being out. But then again, she sent me her singing to me on video and asked to show it. So I don't know. But okay, so there was a post. Poo poo pookie. Please take a second, hit that thumbs up if you haven't already. We are the first stream in May. Make sure you're opted in. I saw someone say that they're no longer green. Just make sure you're opted in. We have a very generous community here. Natasha and Harlot, you guys should have saw me last night trying to figure out what the commands were. what the commands were to opt in for the iPhone and PC, and I figured it out eventually, but it was a true struggle. It's like usually Harlot and Natasha does the links for me. Thank you, Leave It to Beezer. How do we protect the quarter pack from an ET? I don't know. Hi, Curious Christiva. Thank you so much. I mean, figure it out. You guys need to connect arm in arm style. You remember that old it was a commercial, but it was something about like we're supposed to go out and on the same day you're supposed to lock hand in hand and wrap around, well, hands around the world. What was that? Like hands around the world, I think. You guys need to do that around me, okay? Hey, Shazzy. I was just talking about you with someone 2 days ago, wondering where you were. Hey, Melissa Jade. Long time no chat. Been super busy with work and study. Great to see you. It is great to see you. We were literally just thinking about you. That's so funny. And thank you, Curious, because Christine. Thank you. You have your alien deflecting stones? Well, oh no, don't apologize, Harlot. Please, don't apologize. I'm just saying, like, it was pathetic because I was like, I don't even know my own commands. Well, those two specific commands, I always forget. I don't know why I always forget them, but I do. But yay, Artie. Then asked that the video not be posted. Darn aliens. Oh, that's okay. Wait, I was gonna just say something. I don't remember what I was gonna say. What was I gonna say? I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, buy some Reese's Pieces, right? Hi, Miriam. So, hi, little girl. Oh, that's what it was. I don't have alien deflecting stones. I have no regrets, but I have gone to great lengths to try to make contact with extraterrestrials when I was younger. When I say I was younger, like I'm not too much younger, like not that far back to where I could like blame it on being young. Wade didn't die, hope. What? Hi, Red. But I'll talk to you guys about that on the Patreon live after this. And we have Patreons to gift out. I still have some people had bought Patreon gifts that I'll still gift out for you guys. But we'll talk about that over on Patreon. But I've gone to great lengths. So you guys have stones to repel the aliens. I have gone to insane measures to try to make contact with aliens. Okay. So here we go. We have a post. It is so interesting, Carol Cooper. Hi, Betsy. Hi, Tish. Are in love with Wade because you FOIA his emails. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Whatever makes your boat float. So, Miss, do you carry his Christine? Okay. We have a post. And this post, just building a mashed potato close encounters test. This is about, they figured out who, the context that I was given was they figured out who Meek was. And Meek meaning, what's her name? Okay. Molly. Yeah, I would have took quicker just to look down at you guys. Molly, correct. And so I'll show you her photos over on Patreon because apparently the account that originally posted them, the person can't find it anymore, and so I don't want to risk, and nor can I verify it, so I don't want to put it out here. But I'll post it on Patreon, so you guys can see it. But I'll read at least this post. Oh, hey, Raquel. I have to stop saying, oh man. But I'll show you guys the post. So Leah posted in the Wade Stephen Wilson official channel. It's going to be one of those nights. And it says, "Hello, dear supporters. We want to address you openly and directly in order to avoid any misunderstandings, guesses, or unnecessary questions in the future. Currently, personal information about a former member of Wade's team is being spread on the internet." Now, pause. I don't know if more than her photos was shared or anything. Like what I just saw or was sent was just 2 photos, like normal photos of her. So I don't know as if there was more posted and maybe that contributed to why it may not be found or something. But as far as I know, it's just 2 photos, normal photos. So it says, "We want to make it clear. We, the current team of Wade, have no connection to this. We take no responsibility for who, what, and with what purpose is spreading information about people who were once close to Wade. This does not align with our principles and is not part of our objectives and is not our method. Hi, Thievie. We bear a significant responsibility for every step we take, for every decision we make, for every word we speak. We understand how valuable the trust you place in us is, and we have no intention of betraying it. Yes, we remember the actions she took. Yes, we remember the deceit, the betrayal, and the pain they caused. Tiffany and Molly, okay? But we consciously choose a different path, the path of dignity, because we're not supporting a double murderer or anything, like we choose the path of dignity around here. Don't mess with me, A Skywalker, because if you're being for real, like I have questions. That's how I read it, Callie Lisa. So then it says, we leave her actions, meaning Molly, meaning Meek, to the judgment of God, the only just judge, whom no proof is needed. Time will put everything in its rightful place. They're talking about Molly. Remember Tiffany and Molly? AKA Meek from the emails. Time will put everything in its rightful place. So we've known for a long time the real name of Molly, aka Meek, right? As well as her address. Oh, well, I hope her address wasn't put out. I don't know if that was put out. I know nothing about that. But if that did happen, that's not necessary at all. There's a difference between putting a face to the name, like they all say, right? And putting out her address. There's no reason to put anyone's address out, in my opinion. So we've known her real name. We've known for a long time the real name of Molly, as well as her address, because Wade himself shared that with us. I'm sure he did. However, we had no intention of lowering ourselves to her level, posting her data, or doing anything with her information. That's why we, the official team of Wade Stephen Wilson, officially declare that we have no connection to the handling of the personal information of the former member Molly. Pause. Actually, that like you do. Wade has all that information, right? Okay, doesn't matter. Of course, our focus remains unchanged, supporting Wade, defending the truth, and moving forward no matter what. We cannot be broken by others' dirty tactics. We are united not by revenge. We are united by the truth. Respectfully, the official team of Wade Wilson. Thank you, Wolfie, for the $4.99. In 1848, the Scottish church minister and science teacher Thomas Dieck set out to calculate the number of aliens living inside the solar system. Unless you're going to come back to me with the amount, I'm going to be pissed because you can't lead that up and not have the answer. So come back with the answer. Yeah. Hi, Michelle. Yeah, I agree. Well, I ain't loving with Wade, but not that I'm, she wouldn't believe it. Sorry. And also, stop talking to me. Thanks. Oh, that's funny. I wish it would be that easy. Yeah, Nancy. Same, C. Carter. And just stop talking to me. Like, I wish you could control people talking to you in the chat, but you can't. All right. So they also posted this. Don't you insult me, Twisted Stitches. I hope you're not asking to me about that. I preferably don't go with one, murderers, but two, guys who eat shit. Okay? Like, but that's just me. Okay. Hi, Caleb. Hi, Some Golf Girl. So here we have at Wade Stephen Wilson. Okay. What does that say on the corner? Let me see. Reveal. Molly's real name is Meek. Oh, but I thought you guys just said you're not under the impression to reveal information. That's not how you roll. You go with the level of dignity. Didn't you just say that? Pretty sure you just said that while dropping this, but okay. Okay, sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's the real. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. We have. Okay. And when preparing to do so, that it is specified beforehand to being sent to this Michael Ufferman law firm, PA, that you wish for your donation to go directly into the trust account. Monthly is still required to make payments to the Ufferman law firm to represent me on my appeals process. So any donations to either or would be great. Redacted. We share, but we've seen this. So I'm curious. So wait a second. Oh, is that the part that they just revealed though? Like right there, I guess. I don't know. That's confusing. Well, they're promoting once again, hey, don't send that money directly to Ufferman. Send it to my trust fund. Okay. Hi, Melissa B. Yeah, it is CB. Well, everything is. Everything is. I am eager to see if we're going to get Raquel calls. Which part of me thinks, I don't know if phone calls from prison would put them out. Because, what we're dealing with here. We have new photos. And I haven't, let me see how many calls I'm behind, man. Phone calls from prison. Let's see. What is the last call we listened to? Oh my God. I'm way behind. Holy crap. I'm 4 calls behind. So I think we have woman paints stitches on her mouth for Wade Wilson. Wade Wilson wants new woman to brand herself with his name. Wade Wilson doesn't want his phone calls on YouTube. And Wade Wilson tries to stop release of his confession calls. Man, I have not listened to any of these. Wow. So I guess we'll just go in order, right? Let me pull up the photos. I guess it would be PDX. Okay. Is this where we last left off? Hi, Abby. Okay. So let me just make sure we're ending off on the right. I think this is the right one. Okay. You guys ready? Okay. So I'm going to go and do it in order. Wade Wilson. Well, what's the paint stitches on her mouth for Wade Wilson? That's the photo that I included in this thumbnail. That girl who has the stitches all over her mouth. I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know who call number 1 is. Let's see. Amanda.
Hello. Good morning, baby.
Hi.
Hi.
Let me see.
What are you doing up there? What are you doing up all early?
My phone's going off next to me. It literally woke me up, and I just
Nuh-uh.
thought it was you calling. Swear to God.
Really? Well, it better be me calling at 6:20. That's the only way that would be okay for somebody to call you at 6:20. Otherwise, you should freak out on him.
You could tell he's high just from his eyes.
Oh my gosh! So listen, I have something I have to tell you. Okay, I'm like so bummed.
New photos, little giggle,
God, I'm so
2024.
bummed out about it, but we'll make it work. But I'm just gonna tell you. So okay, listen. It's always been this. Okay, where I live now in this jail, I've been living here for about a year now. Right. This spot. And the way that the visitation works is it comes on the wheels, and they wheel it, and it's like a screen, and they wheel it over here. So some officers I'm cool with, some of them do what they can for me. Sometimes they cuff me up.
This is New York, Amanda. Let me check for you, CB. This one is March 20th, 2024. But just ask me if you see a specific one. Just ask me because they bounce all around between the time period all the way to trial. So it jumps. It's not in chronological order, which is hard. So this is Amanda. This is New York Amanda. Was it 2000 Amanda, the one who took her dad's life insurance money? And she's the one whose photos were hung up around his cell at Union. Okay.
And they opened my door, my cell door, and then they pushed the screen in here for me in my room. But then it got to the point where it was like one of these fucking assholes. Actually, it's like the captain, right? His name, he's the captain guy that is here. And then so the captain came up with this bullshit rule that he doesn't want the screen in my room. And it has to go outside my door. And then the phone, like, it goes through the flap, and I put it up to my ear, right? So yeah, so I've tried that before in the past. The reason why it doesn't work all that great is because my door has a glass window on my door. The ceiling lights outside my door.
Yeah, look.
The ceiling, there's like these really bright lights. So
Sorry, because we had just started on that. The first photo right here, look. He's literally describing this. Yeah, in his room. The same way he calls it, what did he say? He called it, crap. I don't remember. On another call, he called it something which would indicate, it's not like a cell, a fucking cell. Hi, Meryl. Hi, FOS. Hey, Chase.
When we try to do the visit that way, you can barely see me because there's a glare on my window.
I'm outside
and
of
then
your
if you
window.
can't see me at all, you barely see my face because of the angle at the door.
Right.
Plus the glare makes it almost impossible to see me. Then on top of that, because it's loud, kind of in the door area outside my door, like there's like these vents that like blow air. So the phone.
Do the vents blow air, or does it blow toxins and poison the way you claimed? Yeah, he calls that's what it was, his dorm, poor Linda, you're right. Sorry, Lorena. No, this isn't one of he doesn't have access to video calls as far as I know. I've tried to obtain video calls. Well, at least at Union, he's not able to yet. But I tried to obtain any video calls from Lee County, and that's when they locked it down, remember? I was thinking the same thing, Nancy.
So the visit screen, even though it's through the flaps of my ear, it picks up on those noises. It's really sensitive. So not only can you like barely see me, but you really won't be able to hear me. Now, I've tried before. Trust me, this is not something I'm just like believing. I know this. And so recently I was able, recently, so I just told Oliver, I'm like, yo, hey man, I got a visit at 1:30, so I'm gonna give you a heads up. And this guy's cool, you know? But his sergeant told him, he's like, did the sergeant tell you? I'm like, what, bro? He's like, he told me that I can't stay in your room. He doesn't want it in your room. I'm like, oh, really? Is that what he fucking said, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be real. These people here are such pieces of shit. They just try to, like, not let me have nothing that hurts or nothing that's big. Now, listen, I just want to let you know. Yeah, and I just want to let you know that's the way it's going to be, and you're going to be pissed. I can promise. I mean,
you're going to be pissed, Amanda. You're boring. But you see that pickle? He always has that pickle in a bag. You see a triple pack of Colgate, the washcloth. I'm not sure I think that's VO5 back there, but I see something purple.
I mean, you don't really get too pissed, but I swear you're probably going to be a little upset when you can't see or hear me. Well, you get pissed. No, you get pissed. But you handle things. You handle things well. But I'm just saying, like, you're gonna be really upset today though when you can't hear or see me though. I'll trade you a lipple for a pickle. Especially because it's like, motherfuckers, we paid for this, and I can't hear or see him. That's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're gonna ask if I can do anything about it. I'm gonna tell you that I can't.
Hey, Miss Smoking Bread.
He's an asshole, and he doesn't like Wade. And I don't have any power here against the captain. The only person that in the future, you know, what do I got? I got another 20. I got another what?
Hey, Emily.
Today's the second. I got 25 more days probably at this jail, right? I would love Amanda to do our 2 visits a week. Trust me. And I will. But I'm just letting you know the only person that could potentially have any effect on fixing this today, when they put it in my room, is going to be you. So just so you know, there's nothing I can do about this. It's out of my hands. I have already tried before. I got no power with this. The only person that could change something about it would be you, and you'd have to call, and you'd have to speak to the right person and fix it.
Right.
And I just want to let you know, you would be the only one that could do anything about this. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. tell you what it's gonna be, and
Thank you, FOS. Sorry to switch cases, but did you see Ryan pop the F off on Jip shit? Homie finally sees her. No, I'm gonna have to look for that though. I do keep up a bit with the Gypsy stuff, you know, even though I don't like to support her publicity and her following, but I do keep up. But Ryan is a sad sack of shit. Sorry, he is. And I will never be able to get over the fucking towel he has hung on his shoulder to wipe the sweat. It's so bad.
obviously, I want to see you,
But thank you,
you're gonna
FOS.
be real upset for it because you're not gonna be able to hear me next week. I promise you. You're gonna be like,
Thank
this
you,
is
Alexandra.
bullshit. You're gonna be thinking that the whole time. This is bullshit. You're gonna be hot. You're gonna be like 38 hot. I swear.
Thank you guys so much.
It's fine.
Okay. Let's give it, we'll give it a shot. We'll give it a shot right there.
The old one, Tara.
It's really not fun.
I'm saying I don't have to. I'm telling you, I don't have to do it. I don't have to do the visitation. It doesn't matter. It's totally fine. I can wait.
Yeah, really.
If you're telling me this, that's fine. If you think I can call up and somebody might be like, okay, yeah, no problem, then okay, that's too. But
Oh, it's not gonna be.
Conspiracy has really good clips and breakdowns. So if I would suggest anyone like on YouTube to watch, Conspiracy and Becca Scoops has really good stuff.
It's that easy. Well, it's not gonna be just that easy.
Oh,
Call up and somebody say,
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. March 8th. Oh my goodness. Look at his face. We're going 8,000. Oh my goodness. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, ain't that unfortunate. And this reminds me of remember those old school commercials? And this is your brain sober. And this is your brain on drugs. That's what it reminds me of. Holy macro. Literally. Holy mackerel. I think it's that chunk of hair for me.
fine. Because you're going to have to speak to one person and one person only. And that person is Captain. And he is not necessarily easy to get into contact with.
Look at me. Look at me. I'm the captain now. You have one person to talk to, and it's Captain.
Although I do think I have an email address for him, and I think I could get that email address. I believe so. Not off the top of my head now, but I believe I could get his email address. And that's a direct contact to him. And you could maybe email him and describe what the issue is. That's up to you. Really, I'm just kind of leaving this in your hands. I just wanted to tell you what's up.
He's swole on the right side. He you know what this reminds me of? Silence is my game. Shut up. Lockjaw. You know, like that song. I think there's like a trend going around. Sorry, I'm not a good singer, but that's what it reminds me of. Like, shut up. Lockjaw. Because his whole left side of his jaw, it's doing something. It's doing something. I don't know what it's doing, but it's doing something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but there is something up with that.
And you can kind of decide if you want to do it.
It is ATS.
He's just gonna be his email or whatever. I can email him.
Yeah, let me start with
And
that.
then
Yeah, let me do that. Let me get his email. Yes, let me do that. I would like to hear.
comes in, he sees in his email's like the first one you can see to me.
Right. But we're gonna have to have reasons to email him.
Ah.
So, if we want to do this and try to correct the issue, we have
10 days away.
So that you can have something that's you're hey, I did a visit. This is why it doesn't work. Something needs to be resolved. I cannot see him, cannot hear him.
Right. Right.
You know what I mean? The screen needs to go in his room, things like that. But I don't know if he would listen. I don't know if he would listen to that. I don't know if he would listen to that if you don't actually try it first. He'd be like, "Well, how do you know?"
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Ooh.
It's like you have never had a visit with him. I was like, well, how are you dating him? Exactly.
Reality. Wait, hold on. Did you hear the build-up wheeze for that laugh? I'm gonna jump back. Listen, it's like a pre-wheeze laugh.
Exactly. So, okay. What are you doing? What are you moving around over there doing?
It's Wade Wilson and 10K Amanda. It wasn't 2K Amanda. 10K Amanda.
I'm nothing. I just got up, turned my light on. Wait.
Why you turn the light on?
I don't know.
Take it that far. You don't know. I don't know.
Hey, Tommy.
Why did you
First
take
off,
it there? I would have left that bitch off.
now that I'm
Got your light back off. Nah, I don't like the way it is about to go. We got fucking light back on.
first off,
Nah, hell
that's
no.
like what you do with me.
Whoa, what the fuck is that supposed to mean?
I
That's
don't
an
like.
intense
The
comment.
spoon.
Okay, first of all,
Yes.
I didn't hear from you the other day. Yes, what's
No.
today? My day's girl. Getting messed up. Didn't hear from you.
I think today's like Monday.
Right, you.
Today Monday?
No, it's not Monday.
He's got residue on his nose. You see it? He's got residue on his nose or an indent, but I'm likely to believe that's residue. You see?
Fucking Friday.
Whatever, I was close. All right, anyways, what's up?
I don't hear from you, and then I write to you, barely hear from you, and then it puts me in that trigger mode of, oh my god, this fucking dude, bro. Like, doesn't want to
here
talk
he
to
goes
me.
again.
Going to MIA.
No. Hey, bro.
Yeah.
No, it's not yet. Don't get at me like that. No, I'm here. Sorry. No, it's not.
Sorry.
Oh, I don't. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, you're
I'm
forgiven.
sorry. All right, but I'm just saying, okay. All right, look, hey, I'm here. All right, I'm doing better. I'm on track. That little whatever. I don't know what's going on, man. This shit gets a little hectic over here sometimes. Little hiccup, that's it. But it gets a little hectic.
I can imagine what goes on sometimes. I don't doubt that you have a lot of
Man, I'm in the trenches.
to do.
I'm in the
You're in the
trenches.
trenches?
What are you gonna do? Yeah, what are you gonna do? I'm in the trenches. I'm going through the trenches.
Well,
Oh, right after trial.
If you're going through something, be honest and tell me. And
What are you gonna do when I'm going through the trenches?
I'll try to be there if you need me. If there's something I can do, I can help.
Try to be there.
I don't know how long I'm going to be there for you. I mean, unless you let me. When you don't let me, then there's days that I don't talk to you, and it's just like, all right, whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I can't force you to call me, or I can't force you to reply to me, but.
All right, don't insult me. Thank you. But one, I didn't watch that Snow White. Okay. I am against that new Snow White, so I'm not clapping for it. I am disgusted, actually. So I reject your super chat.
I don't know.
Yes. Okay.
It's all good.
Nah, you're right. It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. Just stay in touch with me. That's all I want.
I rebuke it.
I will.
Hi, Samantha.
Very easy. Very easy. So anyways, let's not continue on that. But what else was I gonna say to you?
Freaking Rachel Ziegler.
What's going on with your being psycho? I'm sorry.
It's not even that. Don't even use that word. But yes.
What? Like what?
What is going on? I don't know what is going on. You said something about social media, like going.
Oh, I want to talk about. Sorry, I'm getting a little off course here, but I want to talk about. Remind me when we go to Patreon. I want to talk about Katy Perry and this going to space for 4 minutes. Remind me that, okay? Because I have some thoughts on that.
Well, like basically, like what is it? Like what is going on?
I'm sorry, yeah, I literally signed on my phone. I was at work and it got quiet. I signed on at work, and that girl, I guess Kelly or whatever, was just like, let's fund the account down, and I'm just like, wait, what? I was like, there's like $10,000 on that fucking thing. I'm like, and I'm thinking in my head because the GoFundMe page, remember we had the GoFundMe, and then when that got shut off, they winded up giving us like your money back. So I'm like, oh my god, if this thing gets down, yeah, I was like, if this thing gets shut down and then or they get refunded their money again, and this guy doesn't have the money that he needs, I'm like, it's so fucked up, you know? And I'm just like, why does it even matter what he does, what he's doing, anything? You know what I mean? Like, mind your business.
Oh yeah.
And if
Natasha.
they give him money, let them give him money. It doesn't mean that you go and give rights to the company a long thing and tell them to shut him down. Like,
well, I think two things. Yeah.
I'll tell you what's with the new Snow White in 2 minutes or less, but like I just feel bad derailing my own life. But what I will say is there's a lot of things. What isn't wrong with the new Snow White? Well, probably gonna offend some people, but that's all right. Literally, Rachel Ziegler comes out and it's like, oh, what? This Snow White is not going to be, oh, poor help me. There is not going to be any Prince Charming. This is going to be a kick-ass woman, feminist, badass Snow White, which screw you. The whole point of Disney is to appreciate. Snow White was the first feature film Disney movie. Appreciate it. That is what makes Disney what it is. And for you to be disgusted at your character, it's a woke white. That's exactly what it is. So you to be disgusted at your character when it's a privilege to be able to play that role pisses me off. Oh, this isn't going to be, I'm going to be saved by the cat. I don't know about you girl. I want to be saved. I want a Prince Charming. I want you to come in and save me. Like you don't have to be in distress all the time. But I'm saying, like, who doesn't want Prince Charming to come and save them, okay? And I guess a lot of women don't want that. Well, I'm not a lot of women, okay? And then they, instead of casting the dwarfs, they ended up turning around and like, hey, like, we're just gonna have, this isn't Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, even though we could give a bunch of little people roles in Hollywood, right? No, we're gonna actually just have them be normal sized characters, re-envisioned and AI'd into like these other characters. Like, it's bullshit, and she's a disgrace. I hate that. I actually posted a video on Patreon about it. If you go down into Patreon feed, because I was that pissed off, and yeah, it's just. Well, the feminism isn't feminism anymore. We went full circle, right? It went from, we want equal opportunity. We want to be able to do exactly what a man does, to be able to get paid for what a man does. I personally don't want to do what a man does. I appreciate the fact that there's differences in both sexes. I like that. So you're supposed to come together and make one. Sorry, you know, that's just my opinion. That doesn't mean you can't be like a woman can't be a doctor or a lawyer. It's not about that. You could be just as intelligent, but I like that there is differences between the male and female sex. I don't want to all be one sex. Like what? But we've went full circle, right? We want equal opportunity, and then we turned back around and we said we went from that to, hey, now a man can identify as a woman and you have to accept them. Well, what makes you a woman? The fact that I say I'm a woman. Okay, fuck out of here. Sorry, that's my opinion in a nutshell.
Yeah, for sure. You're definitely right. I think two things is number one, GoFundMe got shut down because you're not really supposed to benefit funds towards anything legal. So that was like a purpose, I suppose, there. I don't see any reason or way for her to be able to disable the funding account because it's solely literally for that. Just because she might not like me, just she should decide to tell these people what their website is designed for. I don't know if that's gonna work out. And then I was said, the good news is though.
Charlotte's like, I don't want to be saved by any Prince Charming, and that's okay. You don't have to want to be saved, but if you're that is what that movie is made on, right? If you want, right, exactly. If you want to have a different storyline, then create a new badass Disney princess that don't need no man. But guess what? We have a bunch of those now. But don't take an already established classic. And I don't like the way Rachel Ziegler disrespected it. So not only was it changed, which would be, I guess, outside of her control, but she disrespected it and said basically it was garbage. That is insulting. You don't take a streetcar named Desire, and you know what? I don't want Stella anymore. Let's do Raquel, you appreciate it for the way it is. And if you want something new and different, go ahead and create something new and different.
Absolutely. Even still, I was telling you too, it's when the money gets deposited, that
You have 1 minute remaining.
Raquel!
that hits off the website automatically the same day. Everything that happens, it gets off the same day and goes to my bank account, to my account. So
that's what I'm saying, Samantha.
The GoFundMe, everything stays there, basically.
Right.
A little bit different. Thankfully, so it is that way at least. But yeah, what a fucking, how ridiculous.
I don't know.
Isn't it? Isn't that?
You got so much shit that just pops up every single day. And when this cuts off, call me one more time too, because I'll finish my conversation.
One more time?
Yeah. If you can keep calling me, okay.
Why are you limiting me? Don't you fucking limit me. Don't limit me. Don't limit me.
No, I actually like that you called me and woke me up.
Oh, really? Do you?
I like these, yeah. Thank you for using GTM.
This is boring. Call number 2.
Please hold.
It's Amanda
Please wait
again.
while your call is being connected.
All right. I will. I didn't say anything about you, Raquel. I just used your name as an example.
Please hold. Hello, this is a prepaid call from an inmate at the Lee County Jail.
Yeah.
To accept this call, press.
I'm not a cis woman. I'm just a woman. I don't like being called a cis woman. I'm a woman.
0. To refuse this call, hang up. Your current balance is $113.12. This telephone call may be monitored or recorded. Thank you for using GTL.
Hello.
And you know what was funny, baby, was when you answered the phone, and this happens sometimes. So sometimes when you answer the phone, I can hear you, even though we haven't picked up the phone yet. So when you answered, I heard it was something like that. Yeah, you did. I swear to God. Amanda, don't say you didn't. You were or something. Yes. I literally, yes. I heard your voice. I heard you. Yes.
Yes,
did.
Samantha.
Yes, it was like
Oh my
a
God,
back
see his
moan or
jaw?
something. You're like huh? Were you moaning? Like, what is
Oh God, we're getting very far off. A cis woman would mean that you are a woman who was born as a woman, aka a woman. That's why I say I the same way anyone else could get offended by other things, I would get offended by being called a cis woman. I am not a cis woman. I am a woman. That is the definition of a woman. So I personally, you could disagree, that's totally fine, but that's just how I align.
Don't listen to me. Hey, listen. Oh, and then I was going to say one more thing, and then we'll keep talking. Amanda, I bet when you first wake up, I bet that's so hot. I bet that thing is like a fucking extra hot furnace. You first wake up, that thing is so hot. Then under that blanket all day, that's hot. Oh my God. The 1,000 degree. I bet if you put your hand just in front of that, you're like, it's like a heater.
Okay, so there's that.
Right there, it's like a heater. Yeah, for real. Hey, you ever see people where they like,
exactly,
people where they put their hands up to the fire and they rub them together? Ooh, and they're like,
that's just his jaw. This is drugs, ladies and gentlemen. That jaw is grinding back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Lay you back, I do that right in front of your vagina. Ooh. I can't. Hey, you said you like when I wake you up? You said you like when I wake you up?
I do. I think it's nice to get up on phone in the morning. Like, good morning, baby. Wake up.
Yeah.
Drive safe, killing us.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. For sure. Hey, by the way, I think what we'll do is today, baby, I think, unless you want to, but I don't think the room's going to work out so well. But I think if I just got you this guy's email,
trial
and you try to
time.
hit him up.
Right.
Now, I'm down if you really want to try, but I promise you, it's not going to be.
You tell me. I'm not. You know best. I don't. So you tell me what you think.
I think we wait. Yes.
Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Yeah, I think we wait. I'll get his. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get his email immediately, though. Like probably right after this call, actually. I'm going to get his email so I can give it to you. Okay.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
You can write to him and explain what I said, like from your perspective, like with the light, the glare, the phone. He needs to go in his room. It does not work. And
so he wants Amanda to literally like complain about down to the lights in his room. This is jail, sir. Jail. Casada, yeah.
But listen, you're gonna have to say some crafty shit on top of all that. There's a law basically too, though, that when you visit with an inmate on a screen like that, there's a law that says you have the right to ensure that you can know, can hear, and can see what inmate that you're speaking to on the visit. Mm-hmm. And when it's being done this way, outside the door, because you can't see or hear me, you're not being given the right behind that. Because you can't tell. You might want to Google that.
Andrea is the pregnant one, Leslie. Amanda is the one who took $10,000 from her dad's life insurance to give 100% Natasha. Exactly. To give to Wade. And she's the one whose photos are hung up in his cell at Death County. Right. It's not hard to respect anyone else, but you can't push your expectations or your language on everyone else. That's just, it has to go both ways. It has to. I would never intentionally go out of my way to disrespect someone. I wouldn't. But it's got to go both ways. And it seems like for some reason it doesn't go both ways a lot of the times.
Real quick and like look at that because it's on Google, and then you could like include that into the email. Just a heads up. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Right, Tori. Don't have to agree, just gotta respect.
Okay.
Looks like he has something on his head.
You're fine enough. What's back there? There's some coffee. Daddy, what's back there?
Thank you for using GT.
Call number 3.
What you know about love? I got what you need. Wake up in the story, buy what you want.
No.
You get what you see. I'm about to go raw. Mm-hmm.
I know Samantha. Exactly, blonde girl.
That's
Yep.
a good song, baby. That is a good song. Yeah, you're out texting me. Yeah.
Exactly,
You're
not so
texting me
much.
like,
Agree.
Yeah. Oh, you were thinking about that part too, especially with me and you, because I'm like, I like what I see. I'm about to go raw. And you talking about no condom. You like what you see. You like get her pregnant.
It's a no for me,
You're
dog.
like, yeah, you were thinking that. You were like, well, you're gonna get me pregnant. Shit. You were loving that shit. Yeah. Yup. Yup. Huh? Wish? Well, you're gonna have a wish. It's gonna be a wish come true. God damn it.
Which one, Jay?
It's gonna be a wish come true. You better hope so. You better hope so. I'm gonna put something in you. I'm gonna
Ew.
put something in you, Amanda. I'm gonna
What?
put one.
HIV? What are you gonna put in her? Ew, it's so gross. I like, oh, I don't want to imagine that.
Yup. Yes, I am. No, I mean, I'm not saying what. You think,
Trial time.
3 babies, and I see her spit next to me.
what the fuck? And the 3 babies that she's holding are like, Daddy! And then my 3 babies that you're holding are like, Daddy! And we're like, Jesus Christ! This is so confusing.
No.
You're the one that said it.
He is a fish, sorry.
Hey, by the way, too, I definitely got to touch on one thing for sure.
Yeah,
These
Mount
stitches on
Age.
your face, you look like a sexy bitch. You look so hot. Wow. With the stitches on your face? God damn. That shit was
With
hot.
those stitches on your face. And if you're asking, what stitches? Oh yeah, no, Amanda and these other girls took it upon themselves to waste their eyeliner and draw the same stitches that Wade has. I'm sorry, you look like an idiot. You look like an idiot, but the fact that you would fangirl over a double murderer like this who eats his own shit and wants to get effed in the ass by another guy, sorry, I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. I'm embarrassed for you.
I mean, that shit is so, you look so hot. God damn, you did that shit perfectly.
What happens to pictures when you heave? What happens to your pictures when you heave? They all delete, or do you have like this?
Yeah, I think so. Cause hey, just so you know too, glad you asked that question. Cause like, okay, the system I'm using right now is called Smart Inmate or some shit, but it's stupid. It's stupid, but in prison it's called JPay, JPA.
I don't think he doesn't respect women because he's gay, because I don't, there's plenty of, majority of gay people respect women, you know, like gay men respect women. I don't think it's about that, versus I think he struggles with a long issue with feeling given up by birth mom, and that feeling of anger towards the female from that. Yeah, he doesn't respect anyone, male, female, himself. He objectifies women. Specifically, he has an anger towards women. Yes, he's attracted to guys too, but I don't think he's attracted I think he's attracted to anything and anyone, but there is a strong anger towards females. And thank you so much, Marie Joey, for becoming a member. And plungers. Yeah, he looks specifically at females as objects to own and to conquer and to, like, not no respect as far as life. Like, he does not look at them the same. And he likes shit.
Yeah. So make sure that you got that JPay already. You might as well get that, download it or whatever. It's like an app probably and shit. And that on JPay, it's like...
See, I don't align with that thinking, Raquel, because the truth is majority of people have had a really hard life. And when I say that, I'm not trying to be insensitive, but at what point do you get to draw the line and say, okay, well, your life was 3% more fucked up than mine. So if you take another person's life, yours is excused because you had 3%. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, where does that line happen? Majority of people have experienced really fucked up childhoods, really fucked up lives. And you can't sit here and start to make excuses because you are still held accountable. The same way Menendez brothers, right? If you want to believe what they said, that's horrible. It sucks, but it doesn't give you the right to go and take a shotgun to your parents' face. Gypsy Rose, both victim and perpetrator, right? What you went through as a minor, it's horrible. It sucks. It's fucked up. Doesn't give you the right to brutally stab your mom. You cannot have this thinking that because you have gone through something fucked up, that you're allowed to take another person's life. You can't do that because then guess what? We'd have a bunch of parents with shotguns to their faces. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah, JPay, guess what? When I get to prison though, on JPay, I can do like, and you can do it too, we can do like video recording messages. And and
it's not okay.
Audio messages if you want. You can do all pictures.
I hate that thinking.
Text, all that. Yeah, like I think I can record like 30-second video clips to send you of myself and shit, and you can do the same like that.
Yeah, and he didn't have a bad life.
As many as you want all day and shit like that. Yeah, please. No,
I'm so sorry,
it's so
Sinistro.
sweet though, baby. Because like, yo, you know how a picture is like $1 here? I think in prison, you try to send a picture, I think it's like 5 cents or 25 cents. One of the two. Way cheaper though. Yeah. So everything's cheaper. Okay. Everything's cheaper. Yeah, everything's cheaper. Right. Yeah. Well, that's just jail is expensive. That's why.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You guys send me some video clips?
Of course.
Yeah, that's
okay,
just.
But you know what?
Sorry, but that's just something you tell yourself to make you feel less shitty about your own actions. You know what I mean? I do not align with that thinking.
I like when you
know what
you did, Joe.
I want when
exactly,
you first wake up in the morning, I'm gonna call you and I'm like, Amanda, I need that video clip pronto.
No.
Be like,
let me be fucking clear. Don't agree with that at all. And so, like, with circumstances like, and that's why I could have a heated debate all the time about the Menendez brothers and Gypsy specifically, even though, Gypsy, I feel particularly different about. But with the Menendez brothers, I jump back and forth, right? Well, if they were victims as children, I don't give a shit, right? Like, but if we align, like, that's where you get stuck in this loop of, okay, if you align with that type of thinking, there's so much gray area, right? There's so much gray area. And that's why I said with the example, okay, well, your life is 3% more fucked up. Where within that 3% window are you allowed? Like, when does it become okay? When does it not become okay? So if we start to align with that thinking of something like that versus in the moment, if you're experiencing severe abuse and you had to do something to survive, that's different. That's absolutely different. But situations like Gypsy and the Menendez brothers, where they're now legal adults, and saying that does not at all eliminate the fact of a long history of that childhood abuse. And it does change the brain chemistry. You're raised to think this way. So of course they're going to be a product of the environment they're raised in. But if we start like okay, like what they did was justified, we would be screwed because there would be all of these situations everywhere where these things would happen. And where do you draw that line? You can't, you know. I look at it more as those are mitigating factors. Now with the Menendez brothers, with their record, and as far as their record, I think that they are really good candidates as rehabilitation. And I'm not against them getting out at this point. I'm not. But they still had to be held accountable, right? They still, like, it's not like they could just walk free. So it's a real, I don't know, like I go in a circle often with those types of discussions because I feel both ways. Kind of like I feel both ways about like the death penalty. I'm not against it. I'm not for it. I'm not like either. It's a situation case by case for me, but it's hard because there's a lot of circumstances you have to take into account.
They do this and I'm like, keep your ass down and don't get the fuck up. Stay the fuck down in bed.
Ew.
Do the video recording. Yeah, once you on the bed, naked, pretty much. Because you can actually, in prison, you can do that. Just you can't have any holes or tits showing, like nipples. But you can have everything showing. I'm going to be like, yo, be naked. And I'm going to be like, I just want to see you first thing in the morning. Don't touch yourself. Don't touch your face. Don't do nothing. Don't wipe your face. Don't clean your face. Don't.
So, Harlot, from what I remember, that's a good question. Did they say the abuse was still? I think they said the abuse was still happening with the younger one. Ooh, someone help me. You guys, when at come trial, because I remember the older Menendez brother, Lyle, was eventually abusing Eric. But I don't remember if the dad was still actively abusing them. And so in that situation, they're saying yes. The older had right. So it was Eric who still, okay. So Eric was still experiencing the abuse. So I could understand that. See, that's a hard one. There's a gray area there. And so if there was still active abuse, I could understand. But then at the same time, I'll jump back and forth with myself and say, okay, well, you're legal adults. You could just leave. But then I think about how there are victims of kidnapping who end up, their brains get rewired and they could be out walking in public with their kidnapper. But because it's rewired, they will not walk away. They will not run. They will, and I forgot what it's called. But you could even start, like caring for your, Stockholm syndrome. Thank you. Stockholm syndrome. And so that's a slippery slope. That's why I'm aware that you can't start allowing that type of stuff because it would happen all the time. Ooh, it's hard. It's a hard one. I will give you that. But with Gypsy, I have a lot less sympathy because I think she's both a victim and a perpetrator. Of course, she is a victim no matter what, if she is a minor and being subjected to that. But more and more has been coming out, like her micro deletion and things like that is really painting a different picture. Eric was still being abused. That's why the dad wouldn't allow Eric to go to college on campus. He was being forced to live at home. Interesting. Yeah, Eric was only 18. Yeah, I struggle with the Menendez brothers. I do.
Move your face. Just let me see.
She did.
I need to see that pretty face first thing in the morning.
Ew, he looks like a blobfish.
Yeah. Messy hair. Not too messy. Real messy. Yeah, I like that.
I can do that for you.
All right. Just like every day for the rest of my life. No biggie. I need it every day.
Yeah. Of course.
All right. And then when we huh?
I said that's text. That's okay. I will do those.
All right. And then when we have a baby and shit, our little baby will be in the bed with you. I'm like, yo, come on, I need to see y'all. Let's go.
Ew. Do you hear what he's saying? I agree. Harlot with that. If she had any knowledge, fuck her. I do agree. But it's difficult when we're talking about, okay, can you take their lives, or do you have to hold them, like just press charges and hold them accountable? But there's always a downfall with that too, right? Especially with someone with a lot of money. But fuck her, between us. There's nothing I have less sympathy for. But Wade is talking about we could have a kid and that baby will be in a bed and then I'll be coming up on you. I don't want to get into more specifics, but that is disgusting.
The first thing in the morning. Let me see y'all. Yo, you guys will be all cuddled up and shit. Next to each other on the bed and shit. Yeah. Hey, Babe, you did your hair?
Yeah, I tried it dark.
I know. How do you like it?
Oops.
I like it dark. Everybody, I went to work yesterday.
Yeah.
Everybody at work was like, you look like a total...
Phoebe, I would, but I can't turn on subtitles because it's not, I'm sharing my screen showing the photos, so the subtitles can't come up on the screen. It's playing through an external device. You know what I'm saying? I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, no. Oh, everybody likes it dark.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes
I like it dark. Oh, you made good money so much.
Amanda, Stephanie.
Oh, man. Yeah? Oh, you did? Huh. All right. Well.
My money, your money.
Oh, so I'm supposed to just be like, all right, okay. I like how you're doing that right there. That was sexy, though. That's true. You're like, don't worry about it, babe. My money's your money, so don't even worry about it. These guys looking at me and shit, shipping good. Like, don't worry about it, okay?
Exactly.
It's for us.
Exactly.
All right. Okay. I'm trying to look like, I want to see, though, like, I want to look at, I'm looking at the difference right now, obviously. I want to see, like, I do like the dark hair, but I like both of them. I'm trying to see which one I think I like better, though. I don't know if I do like either one better. I mean, I like you, so it's kind of hard.
I was going to add, so I used to have, like years ago, I used to have dark hair and then I used to have like blue in it.
This is so boring.
Really?
I know, Harlot.
But then I'm just, I don't know.
Are you talking about?
I fully believe Jen is guilty, knew what was going on, and I am disgusted that she is not being charged.
Like, are you talking about like where you kind of like they mix in the blue with the hair color, and so it gives it that like tint a little bit, kind of?
No, so I used to put in, I would, because I do hair.
Hey, Jamie.
I have extensions.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
In my hair, that's my real hair. But I have like pieces where I add in, so like when I had it down, you could see it like a certain way.
She had to have Harlot.
I have like a blue piece. Then years ago, remember Kylie Jenner, how it was a phase where everybody had like blue hair on the.
I'm sorry, I would like literally prefer just to talk to you guys about the things we're randomly talking about between these calls, because this call is so boring.
Yeah.
I used to have that. I had like blue, red, pink, every color. But I'm just adding in blue. But
I was wondering that, Tara. Ooh, lipple none nipples.
You know what I don't understand?
What don't you understand, Wade?
I never understand. Like, tell me, help me understand this. Man, you're just always in the house, like, chilling. You send me some pictures, like, you're chilling in the bed and shit. You're just vibing in the bed. But how the f*** do you always just look perfect? Your lips. Look, your lips. I don't give a f***. You're in bed. I'm like, what is she doing? Because your lips. Yeah, you are. Because your lips are done up and, like, they're glossy and, like, pretty, and like you're pretty.
Samantha.
You're pretty. It's like, dude, what are you doing in bed like that? Like, you just look pretty all the time.
Ew, look how white his
You know what
underlip
I'm
is.
saying? I'm like, she always looks pretty. Like, damn, what are you?
I'll send one of me after the tip. I'm sweaty.
Look, the color is gone.
Yeah, you need to do that. Actually, I do actually would like that. I would actually like that. Yeah, sometimes. Yeah.
I haven't, Homer.
Yeah. I'm just like, how is this fucking girl always so fine in the bed? Like, lips done, glossy, like, what the fuck?
Come on, Wade, use your brain. How is this girl always so done while in the bed? Lips glossy, hair done. That's because she's getting fucking dressed and ready and putting on her lip plumper, then getting in bed and taking photos. Are you that dumb? Do you think she wakes up with lip liner and gloss on just naturally? And I am not a lips person, like, other than just like oils or chapstick or gloss, because have you ever kissed someone with like lip gloss? Like, it just transfers and it's sticky.
Going on. I'm in bed. I'm in bed. My hair is like messed up. I don't give a. I'm just chilling.
Like this?
Shit. Messy hair, like, for me, naked. You know?
Ew. Sure, his dick smells like shit. Literally.
You wouldn't even let me get one picture like that. You wouldn't even try to send nothing like that, obviously. Not that I'm saying that you have any.
Ew, I could see his
I
stubble.
don't think it could be an ugly picture.
That's what I was about to say. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. But you wouldn't even. But what I'm saying though is you wouldn't even allow for it to be a picture that you wouldn't like approve.
I hate when guys shave or buzz their chest hair. That's just me. You know, it goes right back into the let the man be a man type of thing. But I cannot stand. Look at the hair. How does he get a razor or a buzzer in jail? Look at that. Look at that. You see that? The stubbleina? Let it grow. Be a man. Look at that. Like that. Eee. No, all guys don't have chest hair. You know, well, like, I guess it depends on nationalities. Like everyone has body hair. Us women even have body hair. It's just more peach fuzz, you know, like, and a lot is lighter. That skews me out. Like, there's nothing worse than that for me. Like feeling a chest like that would be like, I guess a guy like feeling a woman's leg and feeling prickles. That's what it does to me. Like, that is, I hate that. That is, like, put aside the nipple, literally put aside the nipple. Look at that. Like, ugh, look at that. No, I don't like it. Don't like it at all. I wasn't trying to show the nipple. I was trying to show the hair. I'm so sorry. I traumatized all of you. I was trying to prove my point with the hair. That is it. That is it.
To make it cut, regardless.
MK, help us.
Probably not.
Ever credit for the ugly picture.
So much nipple.
Amanda, you know what I want to know? I want you to answer this honestly. I'm going to ask you the question. You can give me your honest answer, right? No judgments here. Don't hold back. If you don't feel it, don't say it.
What is this? This photo, I'm sorry to touch it, but this photo perfectly depicts Wade Wilson for me. Like, he's maintaining eye contact with the camera, with a finger in the eye, okay, with his teeth in, whatever those teeth are doing. And it's perfect. This is a 101 of how to get the pink eye. This is why he's always infected. Oh my God. A nipple suck or his, neither. Get your fingers out of your eyes, mouth, nose. He just has a habit of sticking fingers in orifices.
Or if you feel opposite, just tell me what's up.
Masturbating.
All right. Do you think that I am capable of standing up with my legs spread kind of open, like just like to have a better stance. Put my hands behind my head.
Okay.
My hands behind my head. I'm naked, right? I'm
Yeah,
naked.
we got that part.
I spread my legs for a better stance. Hands behind my head. I have nothing on my body.
Okay.
And do you think that I am capable of moving myself like that, and making my dick go in like a fucking helicopter style in circles?
Dude, what? Like, really? So, do you think I'm capable of standing with my legs slightly parted, with my hands behind my head, and do you think I could do the helicopter? Yeah, I'm sure every guy. If you're a guy in the chat, just be honest. No judgment. Okay, I'm really not judging you. If I had one, I would try it. Okay, you could do the helicopter, right? Or you've at least tried to do the helicopter. Why do you keep asking that, Fugo my Ugo? Why do you keep asking if Trish is here? Ah, shit. Well, then never mind. Well, you failed. I failed. I guess every guy hasn't tried. If I had one, I would in a second. Well, I don't care what age. Just don't convince me you haven't at least tried it.
I wrote her. Do you think I'm capable of doing that? If you think not, just say it. You don't have to. Just give me the honest answer.
No, I think you're capable of doing that.
You think it's possible? You think I can do that?
Like, try it right now?
Huh? You want me to try it right now?
No, please don't.
Dawson might look at me. Dawson might look at me. You're not gonna be like, what the fuck is this guy doing? You know what I mean? Huh? You're like, bro, give me a...
Yeah, YouTube OG?
No. I
Still counts.
You thought. No, okay. The answer is I can do it. It does. Yeah, no, my dick is big.
Wade.
My dick is so big, it does whoosh, 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 like a fucking helicopter. Yeah, the helicopter, baby. I could do the helicopter with no hands. Mm-hmm. You know what, Amanda? I would do that in front of you, and like while you're on your knees, and guess what? The helicopter in circles, and then you have to use your mouth to try to catch it.
Okay, right. That's gonna work.
Sit him out. Hey, sit him out. You're like, You're like, Sit him out, damn it.
God, what is so funny?
You ever see? Remember, like at the circuit, the Ferris and shit, where like motherfuckers bob for apples and shit. They put their head in the water and they're like bobbing for apples and shit. You ever seen that movie?
This is obnoxious.
You have 1 minute remaining.
That's what you would look like. I love you. Hey, I'm gonna get this doozy, you know, and then I'm gonna call you back. Are you gonna give?
What?
Okay.
What did you say?
Hello?
Hello?
Say that again.
I'm gonna get this this guy's email. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get the email and I'm gonna bring it back to you, so I'll be able to call you, right? You're not doing nothing, right?
No, I'm off today.
I will.
Hey, Aaron.
Let me get his email. Give me a minute. Let me get his email and so I can call you back and give it to you.
Ew, his thing is lopsided.
Okay.
Good. I love you.
That's what I'm talking about. I fucking love you too. I love you too. I was about to say, you didn't hurry up and say that. You were out of gas. This bitch hung up. You were out of gas. Your ass was out of gas. I love you too. I love you.
Thank you for using G. Don't forget to like it.
Okay, before I do another one before we go over to Patreon, I know that we have a couple of Patreon gifts, so I'm gonna have my mods do that while I play this next one. So Linda had got 2 Patreon gifts. So if Harlot and Natasha, you guys each want to put like have them put Linda in the chat if you aren't already a Patreon member, maybe haven't been gifted already, and then Linda put Linda in the chat, and Harlot and Natasha will both choose a winner each. So I'm gonna pick one more before we go over to Patreon. I might do it out of order because kind of okay. So you guys tell me if you guys have heard it, which one's better. Wade Wilson badmouths his ex-girlfriend in full jail calls. Wade Wilson wants new woman to brand herself with his name, or Wade Wilson doesn't want his phone calls on YouTube. Or wait, no, sorry. Oh yeah, no, oh my God, there's another one. Or Wade Wilson tries to stop the release of his confession calls. I feel like I want to do... Why does it show I...
Hello?
Okay, I'm going to do Wade tries to stop the release of his confession calls, okay? Yeah, we're going to go over to Patreon right after this, Phoebe. No, you don't stay here to watch. In Patreon, there's a link, and we go over to Patreon, and it's a new stream. But okay. So this is Wade Wilson tries to stop the release of his confession calls, which I am interested to hear that. Do I have it as PvP or... Oh, really? Okay, so there's that. I'm excited. So here we go.
Yeah. So the lady said, first of all, I've been thinking of contacting people as Herman, Lindsay, Robert Du Bois, and his foundation, but you must agree with me to do it. And everything is with track. They were in your shoes. Herman was released after 3 years and Robert after 37, but they gave him $14 million settlement. I already prepared emails, so if you can tell me I can go ahead, I will do it. Next thing, what about the lawyer? Did you change the lawyer? Any lawyer needs time to prepare. Another thing that is viral now, then she talks about the video clip. Now about Funly. It's already going good, and you should keep it going because it will obviously help you. I spoke with all my heart that you know the people that are...
This is with Jesse, Samantha.
Like even now, my friend told me she sent you to Lee County $1,000. Her name is Agnes. I'm getting confused now because she didn't send me any proof.
No,
Can you tell
Aaron.
me if she really did it or her funds arrived to you by any chance? It could have been one of the people that sent tried to, and they sent the
J8,
in the mail. But anyway, I don't know if that really is true. Agnes, her friend, so I'll just have to tell her like, hey,
why is he talking so
Agnes,
fast?
tell her to send it to my funding. Because now I'm wondering if I can trust even the people I know. I will support funding with money next week. I'm also taking in social media about your innocence and how the investigation trial is pathetic and posted in record. I could your message about funding and your socials begin real. If you were my kid, I would tell you to stop answering people's questions about your voice, about sex and stuff like that. In my opinion, you should talk about yourself, how you love your life, your family, close friends, animals, how you miss it. They must see the human and beautiful person in you, not one.
Neither can I, Aaron.
It's totally understandable. You're a human being. You need...
He is reading a letter to Jesse. If you can't understand what he's saying, neither can I. I can't even translate it for you. He is definitely messed up.
But sometimes you need to say what other people want to hear and what can make you look better in their eyes. I know I am talking like boring teacher or mother, but I am the mother, and it's because I care. I wouldn't even contact you.
Congrats, Poop Lover.
I'm trying to study it, and I found out that many things are not adding up. I don't know why the lawyer didn't bring those things up.
No,
my friend
Jesse did not get arrested. I'm not sure why it's going around in chat. Jesse got arrested. He did not. She did not get arrested yet. Congrats, Poop Lover. Just email me, and when you email me, say it's Poop Lover. I was gifted by Linda. You have to, just for anyone who does get gifted, just know, always include who gifted you, because I get a couple of different people who gift, and I want to always make sure sometimes it's 1 month, sometimes it's 3 months, sometimes it's a year. So I always want to make sure the correct gift gets to the recipient. Yeah, Poop Lover. Congratulations.
Phone number. I know Daria. I haven't called her yet.
No, I know Daria.
we have our group on WhatsApp with her and Angelica where we are trying to find different ways of people that
I
can
thought
help
that was
her
a
and buy
gun
her
at
and send
first.
me credit too. So anyways, that's her take. I need to get in touch with her friend Agnes and tell her she's donating 1,000 to
Yeah. No, agreed. I can, if you can get me that information too, I can always reach out to Agnes if needed.
Yeah, that'd be great. We're gonna definitely have to do this. We can try to see if she...
I agree. I totally agree. The social media part, I mean, I do agree with that. I do agree with that, and I think I've already told you about it, that we need to less sexualize you. Everyone already knows that you're good looking. And the good news is all the content that we have going forward in the interview, Valerie's been going through it, and she's like, we have a lot of good stuff that we can use in here. And I've been going through the text messages, so...
Listen, now is the prime time. Now is the prime time that we release Courtney's
That's what we're working on. That's our plan. So we're trying to get it all done here, get it released within the next day or two. Because there's a lot of stuff to go through. But that's our plan. I'm like, this is how we
okay, why do you guys keep asking in the chat if Tish or CB's here? It's weird to come into my chat, respectfully. It's weird to come into my chat asking specifically if like a chatter is here. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to figure out why are we doing that? What's going on? Because I've seen congratulations, J8. Email me, say it's J8 was gifted by Linda. Congratulations. Those are the Linda gifts. And thank you so much, Linda, for buying those. Well, welcome, Michelle Marsh. Better late than never. But why do you guys keep asking if certain people are here? It's coming off a little bit passive aggressive. I'm not going to lie, because even when they say yes, you're not answering why you're looking for them. So please don't keep doing that if you're not going to answer when they say, yeah, I'm here. Like, they're clearly here.
Courtney's interview is going to do that. And like I said, luckily Val said that she thinks there's a lot of good stuff we can use.
All right,
good night, Tommy.
I
got to call Lee and Kevin first thing this morning, and I'm going to reach out to Wendy as well, too, about the video, blowing them up.
Looks like he's about to eat shit, literally.
But I thought that I reached out to yesterday as well, too, yesterday afternoon. I doubt they're going to have an update, but I want to check and see. Huh?
Remember the Southern Poverty Law?
Yes, that's included in it. Yep. So that's what I'm going to say. I got to follow up with Brooke on the background checks as well too. We also pulled her European number out there because she has her on WhatsApp. Thank you for using TTL.
All right. Call number 2. This will make me look even better. And I swear if he's talking about his confessions being released, I'm going to flip a shit. All right. And then we also have still a Patreon gift from Gidget and Samantha. So Natasha, if you want to take Gidget's, Harlot, if you want to take Samantha. So first, you could type Gidget. If you aren't already a Patreon member, maybe haven't been gifted, you could type Gidget. And then after Natasha picks Gidget's, we'll do the same thing for Samantha, and Harlot will pick Samantha's.
Hello.
Hi.
I spoke to Lee. 2 things, told him the issue, and he was kind of telling me there's nothing that can be done, maybe just in civil court. But listen, the guy continued to push him, and I continued to push him, and I was going.
There's nothing you can be done except like civil court if you want to try to stop these confessions from getting out.
Different angles and doing things like that, and then he was basically like, I was like, look, I don't want to go after the person. We don't know who the person is, but the problem is the agency, the sheriff's office. You see, we go after them because they have somebody working for them that's acting unprofessionally and that's releasing such things, right? So he's like,
yes, Samantha.
Like, okay, that makes a little more sense.
Good night, Chief.
That makes a little more sense. We can do that. So we can file a motion for request of an investigation into the Lee County Sheriff's Office.
So you can send a request for an investigation into the Lee County Sheriff's Office for what? Releasing these photos, releasing the emails, releasing the calls. Baby boy, you don't know how a FOIA works, do you?
Yeah.
Right. So he claims he gave me his word for whatever that's worth. And he said he's gonna file it on Sunday because you can't file today. You have to file Sunday. It'll get processed through on Monday. But and then I also listen. He's like, that won't do much for your case anyways. I'm like, look, I don't want to justify my case. I want the notice of it. I want it for later purposes and everything else. So I think it'll be good. We launch that investigation in the Lee County Sheriff's Office, and guess what, baby? When he does that, and that becomes like a viral type thing, then we blast that investigation all over the internet socially that there's an investigation in the sheriff's office, right?
Yeah.
And that's going to be.
Listen to them plan this. Listen to him plan this. Aw, I'm so happy you got it, poop lover. Hey, Coffee and Skeletons. No, wait, doesn't Samantha. Look at them pre-planning this suit that we know they followed through with, but now it's dropped.
That becomes like a viral type thing. Then we blast that investigation all over the internet socially that there's an investigation in the sheriff's office, right?
Yep.
And that's going to make worse and make me look even better. So, so listen, we
keep that between us for now, though. Keep that between us for now until we get more information.
We need to make sure, right? We need to make sure that Lee does this on Sunday. Now, the other thing is, I told him, okay, I'll call Jessie right now, and she will send you the proof, whatever that is.
Yes, Samantha.
He's going to review that proof, and he will also file that motion.
I'm going to send it over right now. I'm going to be honest.
I need you to be honest. Yeah, I need you to be honest.
Yeah. What?
Can you? I don't know. You said me to be honest. So I need you to...
No, not honest. Oh, sorry. Well, sorry. I just meant I was going to say I'm having an issue with. I'm going to send him what I do have for now, though. I'm going to send him what I do have. It's like through a website that you had to do it through the jail, and so I don't know if they're fucking with it or what.
You should have saved pictures of those.
Hey, Chrissy.
You can't. There's like no fucking way. I tried. It wouldn't save.
Great. Every time I go to do something, I take 10 steps back. 1 step forward, 10 steps back. Can't even get something done. 1 step forward, 10 steps back. 1 step forward, 10 steps back.
I reported the channel.
We're going to do, this is just an update from them. We were going to do, to address the YouTube video meanwhile, because it's all over the place. It is what it is. But honestly, like I said, I don't think it's really affecting your stuff overall. We just want it down and off and the investigation to be completed.
No, not even completed.
We're thinking about started. But we're thinking about doing a live on Sunday, but they want me to go on there as Marie.
All right.
Who go on there as Marie? Who? But honestly, Thievy, in his world, they all do. Imagine like Wade's version and his perspective. He gets people reaching out nonstop, calling him king, not caring about him taking lives and literally bowing down to his, like fantasizing about doing it to them. To him, in his world, everyone does. Yeah, as Marie. Strange, is this a Strange Embers? Oh my God, you're probably right. Jojo, congratulations, Jojo. I missed it, thank you. Jojo, you are the next winner, and it's from Gidget. Where is I have to try to find Natasha's. Here we go. Congrats, Jojo. Welcome. Email me. Say it's Jojo. I won Gidgets. And then you guys could type Samantha in the chat, and Harlot will pick Samantha's winner. I'm trying to get these out before we do our Patreon. And thank you so much, Grace. Congratulations. I'm not sure who got you, but thank you. Well, who Grace got, not got you, Grace. But thank you so much for gifting. I think it's the first gifted membership for wait, what month are we in? Oh my God, May. It's gonna be May. I thought it was April all over again. Thank you. Congratulations to whoever it went to. Yeah, just the fact that he even thinks changing his story will change outcome. I know. Yeah, yep.
Okay, I wanted to check in with you. No face or anything, clearly, just going to be my voice. But they want me to tell. They want me to tell your side of the story.
Yeah, your side of the story.
Close to you. Yeah.
It did, Lisa.
Yep, and we already need to do it anyway, so we're going to need to take some time.
I don't have time for that now.
I know.
I
know.
I just told you I have time later.
You're right. I probably will.
Oh, time later. Yeah, no, I didn't think we'd do it right now. I have work calls starting at 10 anyway. I'm trying to do my own work.
Oh, look at this lady.
I have work calls from like 10 to like, I think 2. I'm stuck, dude. I'm like on back-to-back calls. Yeah, I'm on calls until like 1:30, hopefully only 1 o'clock today.
It has dead eye.
The way that I see it anyways, basically is whoever dropped this video or whatever, it had to be somebody in the sheriff's office.
Yeah, Fogo.
What I've heard, and I texted Wendy about it as well too, is the fact that this was already played in the court record, so they said anything that's played in court is public record.
I'm sorry, but that was not played in the court.
Okay. So you're claiming, Wendy and Kevin emailed back too, they claimed that it's public information because it was used as evidence. And they said that because it was used as,
Yeah, sir. Anything that's been admitted into trial, it's public FOIA. Like, it's public information. Welcome to America.
Whatever. It does not matter. It doesn't matter. Lee said he's going to file a motion for an investigation.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just going to send him this email.
By the way, that was not used as evidence in the court. That was part of not. It was not. It was never even brought up.
Ew, look at his finger hole again.
I'm just saying, these people don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, let's get this investigation going, man. That's going to be big. And then what we're going to do is, as soon as we get the motion, we're going to blast it.
Remember that finger hole?
Actually, do you feel comfortable with me telling Val ahead of time if she keeps it to herself so she can start to plan?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, I found some interesting information. With the VPN. So I
has a fupa finger.
From, and there's only one address that I can't account for, and I can't figure this out. So there have been logins to.
Congratulations, Adam. Congratulations. Email me. Say it's Adam got gifted by Samantha, and I will send you over your gift. Thank you so much. Congrats, our winners. Jesse, can you give some memberships? I don't think, as far as it's looking, Jesse, I'm really curious if she signed over the Fundly movie money, if they are not together. You tell us, Raquel. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking that's a demon. Oh, you're welcome, J.A. Congrats. Yeah, and thank you everyone who gifted the memberships. The Nightbot will drop it for you, Jojo. So right here, hon. I'm thinking that finger's looking possessed, Raquel. I don't know. You tell me. Thank you, Catnip, for pretzels. Thank you. Yum, 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 yum. I love it. I'm thinking it looks like a possession, but that's just me.
Social media TikTok from Romania. There's been logins through New Jersey through VPN, and then also.
Wait, why New Jersey? What part of New Jersey? Okay, fine. What part?
It's probably Daniela. It's like it's a VPN.
Look at the book he has back there. It literally says police. Hey, KV. Look, it literally says police. Hi, you dude. Look at that baby. Hold on, wait. Oh, I love that photo. What a cutie.
What part? Okay. Hello. What part of New Jersey?
But it's through VPN. So I'm assuming it's them or it's Val. But there's one number that's coming up through
Not yet, Aaron.
that's not through VPN, that's in Miami, and it's an Android, and it's an iPhone, I think, and I can't figure out who the that would be.
What number is that?
Ew.
It's just an IP address. It's not a phone number. It's an IP address of who's logging in, and they're logging in from Miami, not through VPN.
Oh, Aaron.
So the other one
Delicious.
said VPN. The other one said VPN, like through Miami, or VPN through this area in New Jersey. That one did not. It said from T-Mobile was the carrier
Mhm.
in Miami.
There's that pickle.
You can't track the number?
When I have some more time, I'm going to try to. I just found it like not long ago.
You take that and use that IP address and try to locate it. What I mean by locate it,
No
is not
pictures,
find
no
that it's in
pictures.
Miami. We already know that. You can maybe.
Oh, look, you see his inmate
get closer
ID
than that.
on it.
I'm gonna try to get like
No.
longitude and stuff. Yeah, try to get the exact like location. I just need some time to work on it. I haven't had a second to do it yet.
No photos, no photos. Even that thumb is looking gangrene. Wait
I wonder
a
how quick
second.
that military-
There's a happy face on his thumb. Do you see that? I told you there was a demon in there. Look at his thumb. Do you see it? 2 eyes, a nose, and a gangrene mouth. Do you see it? Hey, Tony on 12. Yeah. They're trying to use a VPN to route through Jersey.
The woman's gonna send you that information.
You see it, Betsy?
I gotta follow up with her too today.
Oh, she just texted me right now.
Read it. What is it?
She just texted me right now.
Mhm.
She just texted me right now. I called her.
Welcome to the age,
Okay.
Samantha.
She said, "What are you up to today? Can you possibly give me a call at some point?"
Yeah, it's just gonna give you information. Oh, also, real quick, baby. Texting with or messaging with Tatiana or whatever her name is. She said that she claims she has information she needs to speak to you about. She said they can prove that it wasn't you who put Diane in the bushes.
Oh my God. So, she texted me and she told me she can prove that it wasn't you who put Diane in the bushes. Now, listen to Wade's lack of a response at first, right? Because even he's surprised. Shit, you can? But, his own defense team couldn't figure that out. If you really think you have that information, please, by all means, send it to the proper people. Probably not J8, but they do. Dead row, Christina.
So if you can give her a call. I don't know if it's actual valid information. She hasn't disclosed anything further, but she seems to be trusting me more.
Ew.
I also think she's just trying to talk to you.
You think she's just trying to? What did you just say?
I think she's just trying to talk to you too, because she keeps like asking.
Ew, a Wardicus. Do you see it? It's all yellow. You know why it's stained, right? Because dead row. Look at that. It's a stained wart. Ugh.
If I've spoken with you, and I just don't answer her questions when she asks that.
Did she ever send
I
me
just
an
asked her.
email?
She has not sent it yet, but she said that they're in the process. She said that the rest of this actually be complete in the next few weeks. But we need it now. We need it now.
Okay, so why don't you tell her that?
Because
You could
I
only
haven't-
receive a membership if you're opted in, Shannon. So you wouldn't have received a membership if you're not opted in, hun. Adam, Nightbot drops the email, and so you just take that email and email me. So Nightbot will drop it here. Right here. Thanks, Harlot.
that relationship yet, whether I really just press her, but I can try to press her today.
Oh, poor Wade.
I can use you this number to say, hey, I could probably use you.
Whatever you think.
I think if you call her too, and you put some pressure on her that hey, we need this now. What can you send over now to us?
Well, she said she wants to give it when we got a lawyer. So guess what? I don't have is the lawyer. So.
Well, we're going to though. We are. Yes,
Lee said that a lot of people have been calling him about Oh, no, he said he got a phone call from Michael Uferman. And he said
Uferman
said that everybody's been calling him about Wade. So.
About Wade, yeah, about you. I don't, well, Jojo, I'm not sure about that then. I don't know if you can, I'm on Messenger. I could send you the link via Messenger or Discord. I don't know about not being able to email me because you're from the UK, though. Yeah, like, do they not have email? Like, you can't email me? Misty. But you could look out, you could tell he's messed up from his eyes here. This is, again, yep, that March time frame.
But,
Yeah, that was another one that I saw.
March 2020. Good night, Justin.
Nobody's come through getting money for him, so just people calling him about it. So, and then Lee claims that between the two of them, he would suggest hiring Uferman, but fuck what Lee thinks. So I'm just saying, I don't know. He says Uferman, he said Uferman. That's his thing. Yeah, because Uferman.
Yeah, Dad, you should be fine.
He said Uferman better than Bias.
No,
with the appeals.
You don't.
With the appeals, he said he's better than Bias, so I don't know.
Yes, I mean, yeah, okay. I'm assuming his
What do you mean, yeah, I don't fucking know.
No, I don't know either. I'm looking it up, but yeah, his firm does concentrate on federal criminal appeals. It's their specific concentration.
Uferman.
Is that what it says with Bias or no?
Yes, little misfit. I know, so there's
I had to look up Bias. The money's supposed to be deposited today, hopefully, right?
We will see. I'll let you know, like I told you.
It just says, he has a full range of criminal and civil cases. He has a particular emphasis on representing clients in complex and high-profile criminal and civil cases. Like I said, the other guy said that he specifically is, do you want me to reach out to this guy and just see what his rotation?
You have 1 minute remaining.
Hey, listen.
It can't be any cheaper.
No! Shannon just texted me. The proof for you is coming today for you.
Sure. I can't wait to hear what that proof is, right? Can't wait to hear what that proof is.
Yeah, call, please, and then call me after. We have a call that starts at 10.
He fucked up.
I love you. Bye.
I love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Love you. I love you.
Oh my God.
Thank you for using G.
All right. Do you think that Alexandra's Dawn?
Hello?
Hello?
This is Wade and Shannon.
Hi.
Hello?
How are you? How are you?
Good. What are you doing? I'm good. What are you doing?
I'm on the way.
Okay. For sure.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
So are you having a good day?
Oh.
Yes, I am.
Okay, good. Okay, so
Yeah.
I have a series for you. I have a series for you, and I want to know what you think, okay?
Okay, Shannon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You think, and if you don't agree with me, like, just tell me, okay, please.
We'll
Like,
tell you,
whatever.
Shannon. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think
Yeah.
that Alexandra is Dawn?
Not really.
Okay. Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Because I was just trying to understand why Alexandra would kind of push Dawn on me more. Do you feel like that's what she kind of does?
A little bit, but she's not Dawn, though. It's not one and the same person. Two different people.
Wait, I couldn't hear you. What was that?
Yeah, but they're two different people, though, for sure. No, they're not one.
When two
Well, I was just
becomes
wondering, you know,
one.
sometimes people will do that kind of weird shit.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, of course.
Have you ever seen the show on MTV called Catfish?
Oh my God.
Yep.
Yeah.
Do you like that show?
Okay, Neve.
Well, I used to like it when I was like
Ew.
younger, when it first came out, I thought it was crazy. So I'm like, who the f does that? But yeah.
Yeah, that is some crazy shit. People really do that.
Wait a second, Shannon. You think it's crazy? Who the fuck does that? It's crazy for people to catfish, which essentially that's an everyday thing, whether you're taking on someone's whole entire identity or you're using these filtered ass photos nonstop and never willing to show your true face. It's a form of catfishing. Not saying that you can never have like a filtered photo, like, but if you're never willing to show your true face, right? Yes, it was Natasha. Spice up your life. I love the Spice Girls, okay? And I have no shame. But you think that's so far out of the realm of possibilities. And I'm probably just going to finish this call and then go to Patreon because I'm really excited for Patreon. But you think talking and reaching out to a murderer and engaging in totem pole and trying to get him off free, that doesn't cross the line, right? Yep, it's the fucking entities. I gotta they're all entities. Hell yeah, a Skywalker. I love if you want to be, okay? I'm just saying. Yep. I appreciate the fellow appreciation for Spice Girls. Okay. I can't roll my tongue. I wish I could do that. Okay. That's all I got.
People, hey, should I call you back if you're unable to really hear me well? I could call you back. It'd probably be better.
Okay, yeah.
You think, or?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right, then go ahead. I got on the phone with Mila and told her I did it.
No, you haven't.
Oh no, this is Wade and Jesse. Okay, I'm gonna stop after this call.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you were forced to. Yeah, I remember.
You were forced to confess to murders? Okay.
Right, but then later the jail call on the jail phone. Why did I do that after I talked to the detectives already? Is because why?
You were trying to link it back to your dad, weren't you?
Nah, man, that's way before I even came to motherfucking jail, dude.
Sorry.
No. After I came to jail and I talked to the detective,
Why
told him the
2112?
story and shit, blah, 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 blah. Then I got on the phone with Mila, knowing the phone's recorded, right? I told you this part. I got on the phone with Mila, knew she was working with the news. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
I got on the phone with her and told her I did it.
Yeah.
Why did I do that, Jesse, at that time? Because, let me just tell you, because...
Why did I do that? Aye, Captain. Yep. Why did I do that, Jesse? Why did I lie? Go ahead. Tell me. You know what? I don't even want you to answer. I'm going to tell you. Okay?
I knew that she was working with the news. The news was going to blast it out, and the guys that I worked for were going to hear about it quicker than they would with the detectives taking their
Jesse.
time to introduce it to the world that I gave a confession to them, right? So me calling you on the phone and the news and putting it on the goddamn news is going to do what?
What?
That day, next day, tell my guys that I worked with, hey, I did it. I took the fall. Now you guys know it's on the fucking news.
Hold on, wait a second. So you know why I confessed to murders I didn't commit? Because boom, next day after that, same day, it's going viral, Jesse. It's going viral, Jeffy. And so all over, it's telling my guys who set me up that I'm willing to take the fall. Now, I did all of this out of concern for my family. Now, I know that I have since rolled over and given all of the names, and I'm no longer, because I'm no longer concerned for my family. Like, what sense does that make?
That's why I gave the phone call to Mila, man. So there's different stages of different confessions. But they're all...
There's different stages of different confessions, because I didn't just confess once. I didn't just confess twice. I didn't just confess to one person. I just didn't just confess on one day. There's different stages to all the different confessions, and I have a bullshit reason for each one of them.
They were all for a reason. That's the reason for that one.
Spoon.
Trying to protect my fucking people.
We don't know,
What
Miss
did they do,
Mama.
Jesse? Still burning my mom and dad's house down the following, not even a month later. Then they went to some Kelly's place. Did you get the file report for that?
No, I tried calling, but they're giving me a hard time. I'm working on it, though. So, are you okay with me mentioning about the fact that your parents' house too burned down a month after on the live?
It's less than a month after, but yes, of course.
Yes, of course you could share that.
I just wanted to
Because again, I'm not scared anymore. That doesn't fit the current narrative.
be sure like I'm helping to tie together all the pieces for people. It's got to be a Cliff Notes version, but
Bitch, those pieces couldn't tie together if you had rope, super glue, a knitting set, nothing. Thank you, 2112. Aye, Captain. Thank you so much. Welcome. Welcome to our new members. Please make sure to thank 2112. Jesse, Deathy.
I want to tie it all together for everyone.
You can even show the fire report if you like. Without my parents' name and stuff like that. I mean,
Yeah, we'll see.
I mean, we need to make it as real as possible, dude. This ain't need to be no hearsay.
I get it.
The realer, the better. I mean, you tell me, we'll talk about it.
Yay.
Yeah, we will. I got to put this all together afterwards. Like I said, I'm going to read through it. And,
Right after trial.
And that's the same reason why you did the phone call with your dad admitting, right?
In jail?
Yeah.
Yes.
Same reason.
Everything.
And, okay.
That was actually a video call. It was a video visitation, man. Not just a phone call.
Yeah, Penelope.
That's the one that just got released on YouTube.
Yeah, it did get released on YouTube.
Actually, a video visitation candidate.
Look at her writing
And how
down the
long
lies.
After you were arrested, did that take place? Would you say approximately? You remember?
Which one?
Look at that doo-doo
with Mila
paper.
and with your dad. How quickly did you call Mila?
I'm going to give you the dad happened first, detectives happened second, Mila happened third.
Okay.
And how quick? I don't know. I was in jail for like 2 days with the dad situation, then 4 days with the detectives, then I was in jail for like 8 days, maybe 10 days, possibly even 2 weeks.
Slow down.
I was like 8
Wait, slow down. She has to document these lies.
days for me with phone call. So 2 days for the dad, 4 days for the detectives, and 8 days for me with phone call. Maybe
Yeah.
somewhere around there.
Yeah. And you said that they did not announce at that point that you had been arrested by the time you told to Mila, and that's why you wanted to get it out?
Well, let's say you come to jail, right?
Hold on with your bullshit. Wait, I have a question. 2112 says, Melissa, question, if he gets his tablet back, does he instantly become relevant again, or is he done for good? That's a good question. So he has his tablet. He just doesn't have the privileges on it, so he can't do shit on it. Unfortunately, I think that will determine how long passes before he gets it back. If he gets it back, yes. If another year or two passes, they'll be on to like Luigi and stuff. Oh yeah. And thank you, 2112, so much.
Detectives come to talk to you, right? You tell them some shit, right? You think the world's gonna know about that same day, or you think they're gonna do an investigation? They're gonna this and that.
Yeah.
They're gonna.
Congrats, Shannon.
Right. So.
Yeah. Sure.
I felt a sense of urgency to get it out there faster.
Right. Wait.
Yeah, I can see that with your personality, and that's your personality. So.
Sure, Jesse.
Okay.
He does look like a cockatoo.
So I'll handle that with them.
I ain't waiting on this
No,
shit,
you
man.
won't,
Like,
Alex.
every time she comes back with some shit, just give us the same thing. Same shit we fucking know.
Mm-hmm.
What else have I just learned from waiting for 24 hours with this guy?
That get
Well,
Ralph.
like I said, the biggest thing is that the address that Alexander has given you is the address of the woman in the criminal psychologist.
No, I don't want sticky keys.
Absolutely not. It definitely could. Absolutely not. But
Ew.
it must not be the same one on LinkedIn because you said she lives in the UK.
Well, it says that she's doing a teaching fellowship at that university. It doesn't mean she's necessarily in the UK. Person like this probably travels.
Hey,
Let me ask
TK
you a
in
question.
Texas.
This girl, if it is that girl, have you talked to Alexander on the phone?
She sent me some like voice chat.
Does that sound like the criminal psychologist do that and doing an internship at the UK?
Well, it depends on what her nationality is. Doesn't mean that she's from the UK. She's doing a fellowship.
Okay. Well, if her last name is okay, so I don't know. Goddammit. If it's the criminal psychologist girl, you've seen pictures of her, right? You've seen pictures of her, right? What does she look like to you? American? Does she look like Greek? What does she look like? Tell me. Romanian?
She looks like she's like from like some form of like Romania or Ukrainian of some sort. She does have features of that, like
Romania is right by Ukraine, so that's.
I know, and that's why I recognize it because I'm Ukrainian, so I know that.
Right, he doesn't.
So this Alexandra is the one that you're seeing and is the criminal psychologist. So this girl is sending me fake pictures.
That's what I'm worried.
You have 1 minute
Thank
remaining.
God.
But I don't want to say anything that really matches the birth.
Are we looking at the same girl here? Didn't we already compare the two? And
yeah, it's not the same. It's not the same person in the same photos. It's not the same person as her photos.
Yes, TK.
The photos she sent me are not the same person to what you're seeing.
No, there's no way in hell. So it's either she's sending you fake photos or if she's exactly what she's telling us. And I'm just trying to confirm the date of birth. So I got you on it. I'm going to handle this.
Have you seen?
So have you
seen Alexander? Yeah. Okay. Have you seen Alexander's Instagram page?
I did, but her face is always covered.
What do you mean it's always covered? All her pictures have
She has
a mask on?
No, she has like a camera, like her phone in front. In the picture she sent yesterday, a phone's in front of her face.
Oh, yeah, that's how she sends them to me. Totally different girl, though, right?
Ew.
Yeah.
Right.
Get it out of here.
Call Valerie. Call Tatiana.
Thank you for using GTM.
All right, I'm pausing it there. I can't take any more. And I want to go over to Patreon because we're going to go over to Patreon. We're going to discuss a few things. Did the world end in Y2K after Y2K? Mandela effects, celebrity time travel, and this recent space flight with Katy Perry. So if you are one of the 4 winners from tonight, if you sent me an email, I will immediately send you that gift link so you could join for tonight's Patreon. If you aren't familiar with Patreon, you may need to take a little bit to figure out how to actually access the live streams. There's directions posted in there. But thank you all for hanging out. I will be live again on the channel here Sunday. So I'm going to be off for the next couple of days. But when we come back on Sunday, we're going to be doing Idaho. So I probably won't see you guys for Wade, maybe till members only Monday. So I hope you guys come over to Patreon, come have a really good discussion with us, leave this shit literally behind and come hang out. So if you're on Patreon, I will see you guys there in 5 minutes. And I'm really excited. So if I don't see you guys there, I hope you all have an amazing rest of your weekend. Thank you for anyone who gifted or sent a super chat. Your support's so greatly appreciated. I will talk to you all soon. So have an amazing night if you're not on Patreon.